Right, what's up, people? Just quickly before the video starts, I just want to say one more time, thanks to Rusty for coming down. Appreciate it, bro. And also, another thing I wanted to mention quickly is it's been a while since I made any work with the camera, so the video is not as good as I would like it to be, but hopefully you guys enjoy, and there's more improvements coming soon. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoy. Peace. Alright, so Rusty, thanks so much for coming down. Finally, somebody trusted me and come down to shoot a car. So this is Rusty, and he just bought himself an E60 535d. So first question I have to ask you, man, why the change? Because I know you personally, and you're a big Honda man. So why the change to a BMW out of a sudden?
Well, thanks to you, I was a big Honda man.
Yeah, that's true.
And then when you got a BMW, I was like, you're a big traitor and this and that. But then the other day we went to get a BMW for my brother, 520d, 5 Series. And man, the difference in between these Honda and BMW was like...
So just for comparison, he dailies a Honda Accord. Go straight.
That's right,
Yeah. So you daily a Honda Accord CL7 2.2 diesel as well.
Yeah, I have CL7 2.2 diesel 2008.
Man, so
done everything basically.
Yeah.
So
would you like to bring that car on the channel as well then?
Oh yeah. But you'll have to show the pictures as well.
before you smashed it all up.
Exactly.
Grand.
And
so basically you went to buy a car with your friend, a 520d, and you just loved how comfortable it was.
Yeah, it was so quiet, comfortable, like completely different car, you know?
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh my god, because I mean, you told me as well about your BMW, it's like, it's different Calfish. But I was like, no, Honda is all the way to go. But then I was like, man, I gotta get it. So I did some research, and then 535 is the one to go, you know?
So why did you, because comparing to the 520s, these cost a lot more, so...
Man, if I was gonna go from Honda to something else, I was gonna go for like proper shit, you know what I mean?
Proper stuff, yeah.
Sorry for my language. Yeah, proper stuff, you know what I mean? I mean, like I don't know like exactly how much, maybe 190 or 200, 210 some brake horsepower on my 2.2.
Because you have your Honda remap as well.
I've done everything, yeah. So 520, I smoked a lot of them on these roads, you know what I mean?
That's it, yeah. So, your Honda is quite pokey, I must say, yeah.
So 520 was out of question, and then next one was something to surprise me from Honda was only 535.
And you do a lot of miles, so that's why you went with the diesel.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Of course, yeah. So.
I drive nearly like 80 kilometers per day, you know. So.
And you don't have this car long, obviously. You only just bought it.
Only a week, yeah. So it's completely stock, nothing done.
That's what I'm saying, guys. This is a very rare occasion because it's a bone stock car, which these online, if you have them look up, they're always a stage 1, stage 2 suspension, all kinds of mods done to them. It's very hard to find them bone stock like this one is. So your plans for this are quite big from what you told me, you know, so
huge plans.
It will be very interesting for me, and also for the people watching this, for you to come back in 2-3 months maybe and see.
Oh, definitely. I have big plans. I don't know, should I give them away or not? But I'd rather keep it secret. So big plans, yeah, like completely, absolutely.
And I know you personally, so you work fast. You get your car and you don't wait around like me. I wait around until I do something. You know, this guy doesn't wait, guys. He bought this car in England, and on the way back home to Ireland,
already bought.
Big elephant in the roof. Check out this roof. Man, I'm telling you, this is something else. It makes it look so special.
Sure.
Mind sharing how much that cost you? Go around the roundabout and turn back.
Yeah, it's all multicolors and all that bullshit. Yeah, I had to. And then, apart from this, on the way, I dropped in and did some body kit as well, front splitter and all that.
Yeah,
so,
you ordered all that stuff. Yeah,
straight away body.
So
yeah.
this guy just bought the car the same day he fitted this roof. Man, just telling you, it makes the car feel like something else definitely. How much did that put you off? Do you mind asking?
I paid 6,000. Yeah, 6,000 euro.
6,000 euro for pounds.
So yeah, pounds. Sorry.
Pounds
yeah.
for the car.
6,000 pounds and 500 pounds roof as well.
Straight day, same day.
Same day, yeah, same day. I got it in the morning car and then midday left the car to get the roof done. And it was brilliant because this roof is like something you don't see in
No, I
cars.
didn't know you can retrofit that, because obviously that's the Royce.
Yeah,
Royce
I've seen
style,
it in Rolls.
you know?
Yeah, I've seen it in Rolls Royce. Yeah.
And do you know what? It doesn't look cheap. It looks like it was supposed to be here. I don't know if the camera can pick it up nicely, but guys, it looks special.
And the guy who did it was like one of the first one to do it in UK.
Yeah.
Like about 7-8 years doing it, so he was like well experienced, and you know he knew like how to do it. Not just stick them up there, but in a way to fit them there in a way like it will look nice. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm very glad that I have done that. And just I'm waiting for VRT and then do some crazy stuff, you know.
So obviously we have to talk about the power, because that's the only reason you bought this car. Yeah. So it's a 3-liter twin turbo, actually bi-turbo, because one of the turbos is small, one is big.
Yeah.
So almost 300 horsepower.
Yeah, it's stock 286, and I have a guy who said after I do downpipe, new intercooler, stuff like that, gives me easily 450.
Because these cars are very capable of making big power.
And the reason I wanted to go stock is because, I mean, there are loads, 350, 370 maps done, but I wanted to do it my way.
Exactly.
And from like fresh everything, you know what I mean? And
100%.
from someone who knows, and we all know Joe Powers up in what's the TDR, up in Ratcool.
Yeah, his name comes up whenever we talk about modifying cars, and especially mapping them, because he's a very known guy. If you go straight, maybe.
Straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm planning to give it to him to do the mapping, because he's the top specialist, I would say, in Ireland, you know.
And what did he say he can do with this car? Like, what are the options for this?
He said easily he can do 404 brake horsepower without a doubt.
Is this just with mapping? No turbos changing, nothing?
Yeah, just mapping.
Just mapping and intercooler, obviously, and breathing
And he
mods.
says if I do sport clutch and then intercooler, downpipe, stuff like that, he says 450. No, not a bother. You know, so
From a diesel, guys.
Yeah, from a diesel. And he was very excited, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Big numbers, yeah.
He was excited about 535. He says it's a really capable car. You know?
So that's it. So that's the main part for you to get it mapped, obviously.
Yeah, well, we don't have the roads to drive 450 brake horsepower car,
but who cares, right?
Exactly, yeah, to have it, like, you know what I mean?
That's it, yeah.
Just to have it under the pedal. And it's all the little things, like, you know, like the soundproof and on.
It's very quiet. It's very quiet in here. We were doing some good numbers on the way here, and you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell at all.
You don't feel the speed as well.
No,
it's
not
crazy.
at all.
Yeah. I was going only 50, but
it gets to 50 really quick, guys. And how is the change going from a front wheel drive to a rear wheel drive? How do you feel the change?
That's something you have to get used to, because
because it's your first rear wheel drive car, and it has some decent power and torque, obviously.
Yeah, so getting used to drive like a mad one on my Honda.
Yes.
I've just thought I hop in and then drive same method. Oh man, you
have to be on your toes.
You gotta be careful with the tail there, you know.
Exactly, yeah.
That swings all over the place, it does. Yeah, even stock they are pretty fast. Fast enough for
it's a very enjoyable car.
Yeah.
It's a big car, man. It feels like a tank inside. Everything is solid. There's no noises. Everything is just like a tank. Yeah, compared to
no rattling, nothing.
No rattling. I was gonna say compared to your Honda, but your Honda is nice, you know. I was kind of compared to my Honda.
Where's my gun now?
Oh man,
Where's my gun?
it's a completely different league. It's a completely different league.
And it's very hard to find you know, with Spec.
I was gonna mention this as well, yeah, because like it's very hard to find these in Spec, and I can tell yours is very nicely equipped. I see you have the heated seats, you have the upgraded iDrive, the newer version one, obviously. You have the paddle shifter, which most of these don't come with.
Oh yeah, the paddle shift, yeah.
Paddle shifter, yeah.
And the sunroof as well.
Sunroof, yeah.
And like when you're looking for these specs, your choice, your searching code narrows down so small.
Exactly, yeah.
You know,
and
like
I see you have the front and rear parking sensors, so the front is not common as well. So.
But thankfully I found one, you know.
And you went all the way to England for it, guys. All the way to England.
To be honest with you, we have only like 3 cars.
That's the thing with Ireland. There's not many. If you're looking for top spec, there's not many around here. It pulls strong, yeah. It's very addicting.
Yeah,
but it's very smooth.
You know,
very
like,
smooth
as you said before, I said you won't be able to drive it slow because it's big car. But you know, first when I got it, I was like, oh, it's such a luxury, like kind of like big car, yeah, to compare to the other one, and driving slow. But you can't hold yourself not to press the pedal. You know?
Exactly, yeah.
You just smash it.
That was the. Okay. Fucking hell, guys. That was the full one. Does it have like a little downshift button at the very end of the accelerator? Like a little click?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, yeah. So that was the full one there. It was before, that wasn't full, that was full. I felt it straight away. My head jumped back.
And you have the sports button there, if you press it then
So did you have the sports on just now?
Yeah. Okay, now.
Incoming call.
That's sports button, you know, when you press it, it changes gears later.
Yeah.
And then your steering wheel kind of transforms into like kind of
heavier,
heavier.
yeah.
Heavier,
so it has like adaptive steering as well. It's very pokey.
It's very pokey.
It's very pokey, yeah.
And pokey into the fuel tank as well.
Oh, I see you're averaging 26. And the way you drive, I know the way you drive, so I don't know. I think that's good.
Yeah.
So far, I don't know, like how you feel like compared to your Honda.
Yeah, compared to the Honda,
it's a lot more, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like.
For example, I do 15 miles per gallon.
Oh, on Honda, driving mad, I do like 40.
Go in here.
40 odd, you know.
It's something to get used to, you know. It's long time I wasn't in a powerful car with this much torque, because I think it's the torque that surprises me. You know, because from any RPM it just goes. You smack your head in there.
I don't know now stock figures of the torque.
I think it's 420, something like that.
Okay.
Which is mad.
Can you imagine 420 puts a smile like
God.
this, yeah?
Yeah, it's mad.
And
man.
what about 750? 750 torque. It's gonna be crazy.
Man, obviously there's not much for me to talk about with you with this car at the moment because it's completely standard, you know.
Yeah.
But I can't wait for you to bring it back in a couple of months. Yeah, man. It's and do you know what I was gonna mention as well is the sound. It's very quiet in here, but it does not sound like a diesel. Turn around in here. It does not sound like a diesel, you know? I made a video about 2 years ago now with an E92 335d, so same engine. That was the first time. You have to be on your toes. Oh my god. Yeah, like I was saying.
Son of a
yeah, no problem. This is what it's all about. Anyways, yeah, it does not sound coming from the sound of. Obviously, it's quiet now. Exhaust. Turn right in here, and then obviously the sound. It does not sound like a diesel. It doesn't even sound it doesn't sound like your Honda, for example. You know what I'm talking about? The very rattly noise that comes.
Yeah, the engine noise.
Yeah, the engine noise.
Yeah.
It's very
quiet. Yeah.
It almost has like an induction noise to it, which is very strange. Rusty, very happy for you to get this car. I can't wait what you're gonna do with this in the future. So
thank you, man.
So what do you think? You're gonna let me drive it now or what?
Oh yeah.
Ah yes, boys, let's go. Turn in there.
Of course, you are the BMW expert.
All right, let's do this. It's very responsive, you know?
Yeah.
But you know what? The first thing I realized, I feel right at home. I feel right at home, I tell you. It's very smooth. You know, you don't realize how fast you're going in this car at all. Because it's so quiet in here, you know? It's so quiet. Oh my God, Rusty. Jesus Christ. The speed this car does. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Yo, my God. That's it, man. If you're not doing the stage remap too on this, I'll do it for you. I swear, this car. Oh my God. The steering, oh, it's just classic BMW. Do you know that? Classic. I thought it because I never drove a 5 Series. Obviously I can feel it's a much bigger car, but the steering, the way, oh my God, class, mint.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's beautiful, man. Look at it. Oh, steering wheel, it's nice and heavy. Oh, it's suspension. You don't even feel. Sometimes you drive a big car and you feel like you're in a boat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This, it just feels.
Yeah.
It just feels.
It's like sits on the road kind
Yeah, oh, it handles so nice. Classic BMW, guys, classic. I thought it's gonna be sluggish because, you know, diesel, you need like a heavier suspension. I think they beefed up the suspension a little bit for the heavier engine. But it feels beautiful, man. Holy hell. I just flicked it there into sport. See how it reacts. It's very sharp, very quick to respond to throttle. Do you know what? You're gonna be in trouble with this car, I'll tell you that. I know you. Oh my God. Guys, you wouldn't believe how responsive this car is. I don't know. I can't compare it to nothing else. Obviously, I can only compare it to a very low power diesels. 1.9 TDIs, that's all I drove. Ford's diesel, that's the only comparison I have, and it's nothing. You can't compare it. It's so smooth, so smooth.
You didn't drive that car, did you? You had on your channel there 35.
The E92. No, I never asked John, but John, if you're watching this, you know, come back on the channel. I seen you done a few mods to your car as well, so let's do it again, bro. Oh my God, it's a joy to drive. Man, you got yourself a good car, bro. I'll tell you that. 140 miles. This interior, you know, it's very well taken care of. It's mint, guys. I don't know. I probably can't. Obviously, you can't tell from this camera angle, but it's very, very nice taken care of.
You know, there were other cars with lower miles, like 100, 115, whatever. But with them miles, you didn't get the specs.
Exactly.
You know, sunroof, paddle shift, and at the end of the day, for 2009, 140 is like nothing. I mean,
diesel. You buy a diesel too.
Exactly.
Do loads of miles in it.
Exactly.
Like, you know?
I have now 2008 Honda, and I have 225,000 miles. And she's going like absolutely no bother. I'll smoke anybody.
typical Honda. No,
Exactly.
they go forever, like,
Oh,
and they're
man.
cheap to maintain. You had no problems. You had no issues
Not
with
at all.
yours.
Not at all.
Man. Hopefully this car will be the same to you. Wow. Thanks so much for letting me. You know. Thanks so
Thank you.
much for coming down.
Well, man.
Guys, I'm gonna finish the videos here, so anybody else watching this from Dublin area, please let me know. We'll get a video done. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.